Scorpio, hi! Welcome to your bonus monthly shadow work video using the power of the Cancer full moon, the wolf moon that's taking place on the 17th. If you are returning, hi, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to check out your playlist at the end of this video where you can find your weekly videos, all of your shadow work videos like this one, and then I also have a timeless playlist that works with the major arcana to heal our inner child, okay? For those of you that want to take it a step further, okay? My loves, if this reading resonates, please feel free to like it, comment down below, subscribe, stick around, okay? We're going to dive in with this reading and really take a look at this full moon, okay? Now, this full moon, okay, the Cancer full moon is special. They all are, but this one's special because it's the last one of the lunar cycle, okay? So I know that we're in a new year, but with the chaos at the end of the holidays, the moon feels like they need an extra month so that we can really be present, which is the theme of this Cancer full moon, okay? Being present, being still, reflecting, okay, on everything that's taken place, holding a space for us to really just embrace everything we've learned and welcome in the person that we are trying to be, that we are evolving into, right? We really need to look at our relationship with transformation when we're still, when we're present, when we're calm, okay? What comes up for you? Is it excitement for change? Is it grief? Is it fear? Okay, that's important. So with that said, let's take a look at what the theme of this full moon is going to be for my Scorpio babies. Five of Wands. This came up in the Pisces reading as well, okay? So there's some conflict, some external noise, okay? Opinions, you may be butting heads with others, not seeing eye to eye, okay? You notice some roadblocks here. The Six of Swords along with the Five of Swords, okay? So it's like you want to leave, but then you're like, should I, right? Do I want to move on? It's very fight or flighty, a lot of indecisiveness, not knowing what to do. Yeah, let's see where this is going, okay? Something may be coming up during this period where you're not connecting with others. Five of Wands. Okay, so we have the Star, Aquarius energy. Something you are wishing for, okay? This is what you're fighting about. A deep, deep want for you. Something that you feel is yours in alignment. You want to chase it. Other people may not see that, may not believe in that with you, okay? We have the Page of Cups in the reverse here. Pisces had that message as well. Because we're spending so much time fighting about what is meant for us, we're missing opportunities. This indecisiveness, this back and forth, I'm leaving, I'm staying. Life is passing by, Scorp. You may have noticed that if you have felt stuck recently, okay? Six of Swords. Wow. King of Cups. Every time you go to leave, you feel very empowered. You feel like you have to show up for yourself. You're a Scorpio, so of course you feel very deeply, but the King of Cups is aware of each level, okay, of that deepness, of that emotion, okay? But he's able to provide a safe space for himself. Tell me about this Five of Swords, the indecisiveness. Okay. The Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and Judgment. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Scorpio, the theme here is talking about every time, okay, that you listen to some type of opinion or somebody gets your attention, right, that's surrounding you, they put some doubt in your mind and you revisit back, right? Like, am I really meant for this? Am I really supposed to be doing this? And you come to the same fucking conclusion every time. Hell yeah, right? You want to go forward and then you get that ambition, that passion to drive forward here. You feel so connected, right? But when you go forward here, there's this element where it has to be alone, and whether that's physically alone, okay, or just showing up for yourself emotionally alone, not relying on another, or kind of like carrying a comfort blanket, a safety blanket with you, Okay, so that's very interesting. That's going to be the theme of this entire reading. Let's check in with your past here. There's a few things I want to look at, okay? This is going to be talking about the core lessons of 2021. What do we need to be released, okay? What did we find out in 2021 that, hey, this way of living, this way of thinking, this way of acting, not working for me, okay? Maybe it's communication, whatever that means, okay? And then I'll also look the skills you did develop, what you can rely on now, okay? What needs to be released, let go of, and left in 2021 for Scorpio? The Sun, the Queen of Wands in the reverse, and the Tower. Look at that. Look at that. Queen of Wands in the reverse, right in the middle between the Tower and the Sun, is very, very symbolic, my loves. It feels very instant gratification-y, okay? Like out of nowhere, this like light just appears and it feels like everything, okay? Queen of Wands in the reverse. I just said this to Pisces. I believe it was in the same position in their past, okay? About ego versus soul attachment has been such a theme last year, okay? I talked about it to every sign in all of my readings many, many times, okay? The Tower is here because every time you went towards instant gratification, something you wanted versus something that was for your highest good, it reset you, okay? It detoured you from your progress, right? We have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. It was really hard for you to learn that lesson, okay? It felt almost natural for you to do things like that, okay? You weren't realizing that this was all part of a cycle that you were very much taking part in here is what's coming out, okay? Wow. Okay, so the Hermit in the reverse. Yeah, again, just listening to outside noise. So this could be, again, opinions from family members, loved ones, friends, our spouse, right? Triggers. Allowing triggers to control us, okay? Just being completely disconnected from our intuition here, okay? That's what led to the chaos, everything going to shit, okay? On the day I'm recording this, the Tower was the card of the day, okay? There's major change coming. You can let go of the fact that you don't have to reset and start from Phoenix rising from the ashes every time, okay? You don't have to do that anymore. That's not the way you have to live. So let's see what we can bring with you, okay? You can release the fact that you are so used to almost a self-destructive energy, right? Everything's going great, everything's happy, everything's okay. What can we bring with us? The Six of Wands in the reverse, the Nine of Cups in the reverse, and the Knave of Cups in the reverse. How interesting is that? Okay, my loves. This is an energy here talking about unhappiness because the things that we manifested aren't working out, right? They're no longer what we identify with. We're not connected with the reason that we planted those seeds, okay? They don't identify with what we are. Here's what we can bring with us. We know how to identify with that. And this might be a water-themed message, okay? Pisces got the same thing, you guys, okay? This is all about recognizing, okay, that when you are manifesting and planting seeds, okay, from a place of want and not from what's the best from you, and we're disconnected, okay, how that leads to this deep, deep rooted belief, okay, a core belief of this feeling of being inferior, not good enough, okay? Maybe acting at the wrong time too, like not letting our seeds grow, right? Go through the transformation, every stage of growth that they need to evolve into their potential, whatever it was, okay? Maybe trying to pick the fruits of our labor too early as well. The Queen of Wands just flopped out here. That's what I think it is, guys. It's like we're trying to have something too early, okay? Take that lesson with you. You know when to wait. You know when something's not done cooking, okay? You may be like, I know this is for me, but not now. Patience could be the lesson that you bring with you in 2022. And I know that's rough for Scorpio. I am one, okay? It's got Scorpio all over my chart. Tell me about, I want to talk about this deep-rooted belief of feeling inferior, okay? Because that is where so many, okay, what Spirit is saying, these cards are falling out everywhere, of your triggers stem from not being good enough, not succeeding, failing. Seven of Wands in the reverse. You just have to know when to fight, right? Pick your battles, okay? Know when to wait. Again, it's all about patience. That's what I'm really getting here, Scorpio, okay? So let's see here. These are flipped over. Fix that. Okay, let's take a look into your current energy, okay? How are you guys feeling, okay, during this full moon, about the change that's coming, right? Let's take a dive in. Okay, the Four of Wands in the reverse. You guys feel like something isn't able to begin, okay, because something hasn't ended yet. There's some anxiety there. There's some worry there. 10 of Cups in the reverse with the 8 of Cups. Oof. There's heaviness here. You could feel abandoned, okay? You could be questioning a lot having to do with love. Again, going through a conflict or be questioning some opinion. We saw that 5 of Wands from a family member, okay? A spouse, a child, a sibling, even a parent, okay? But there's something here in the dynamic that has no closure, okay? You're very self-aware of this, okay? It's highlighted at this time for you. When you are still, this is what exists for you. Clarify the Four of Wands in the reverse. The 7 of Swords. There's no closure. Something's not being able to be closed out because there's a level of deceit, okay? Somebody trying to get away with something here. Something's being hidden, okay? And it could be something that you don't want to look at, okay? It's coming in as your current energy. This may be something that you told yourself that you healed from last year. No, I'm done with that. I'm okay. I've moved on from this. I've let this go. When in reality, okay, it's coming in very much as deceit, okay? But don't beat yourself up for that because you could have truly believed that with all your heart, right? I let this go. I healed this. I'm good. I'm ready for the next chapter. The next chapter might be just a deeper layer of understanding, okay? Again, this is about the core, okay, of what we're evolving into. Here's your energy with the Death card, Scorpio. This is your transformation. And the Queen of Cups. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. There's a lot of love here, okay? A lot of love, a lot of love, okay? You can allow and trust that to assist you during this transformation, to allow the truth to come out, okay? Where that love needs to be applied to. A lot of it might have to do with yourself, okay? Tell me more about the 10 of Cups in the reverse. The 9 of Cups in the reverse. There's still some question here, okay, about what you want, possibly in a partner. What would fulfill you? What would make you happy? Be careful that this energy of the 7 of Swords isn't self-deceit of, I know what I want, right? And not even being willing to examine that during this time. Very, very, very strong, important message there. Because we have the 8 of Cups, loves, okay? There's one way to read the 8 of Cups, okay? When it's balanced like this, it means we feel abandoned. We are in a dark place. We planted all these beautiful seeds. We're like, okay, I'm going to go pick my flowers, and it's completely dark, okay? We're alone. Ace of Cups. Again, has to do with love, okay? You're being challenged to show yourself the type of love that you are trying to manifest in some connection, okay? And notice how that fulfills you, if that fulfills you, right? It's almost like a social, personal experiment. You're really being asked. Remember, we saw the King of Cups. Every time you, 6 of Swords, you're meant to move on. It's because you can feel like you provide. Let me try again. Every time you feel like you're going to move on, okay, with the 6 of Swords, you feel like you can provide yourself that fulfillment. You can show up for yourself, okay? So that's where we're trying to get you back to. To do that, you have to fill up your own cup. Makes sense to me. Let's take a look at what we are about to begin, the cycle we're entering, okay? So we need to fill our cup up. Why? What's coming next? The Four of Pentacles. Interesting. Interesting. King of Swords and the Knave of Wands. Scorpio, you may be receiving truth, okay? Have something clarified to you, okay? Have something revealed to you, possibly by a fire sign, okay? But regardless, underneath the surface here, okay? The reason that you need to fill up your cup, what's coming next, this cycle, okay, is all about you being the most authentic, vibrant Scorpio you can be here, okay? And it's all coming from within. None of this is coming from something external. You're providing this to yourself, which is very comforting, right? Because you're not relying on anyone else or another person to keep this energy going, okay? The Knave of Wands, this Page of Wands energy with the King of Swords, this is somebody, this is an energy that is very passionate, is very curious, is a very free spirit, but also somebody that really embodies and speaks the truth, is very clear, okay? Doesn't question themselves, doesn't second guess themselves. Remember that indecisive in and out energy, I'm gonna go, no, I'm not. The next chapter is you're going to be able to make choices for yourself and not second guess. Beautiful. King of Swords, clarify, please. The King of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, this affects your stability completely. If you've noticed, it's like, I can't find this solid ground, the solid footing to sit on. If it's whatever, it might be all these areas, right? Love, career, okay? Personal life, purpose. It's because you don't trust yourself to make a call, to make a judgment, to move towards something, to show up for yourself. It's this constant energy of being so distracted by things that are around you that were not fulfilled, okay? The Hierophant in the reverse. Wow. With the Sun and the Hangman, happiness comes with a new perspective here. It allows you to speak your truth. It allows you to see things very clearly. This is the next stage for you, okay? You're very skilled, okay? When you learn how to do this, you speak the truth in a very bright way, okay? You speak it in a very warm way. I feel like a huge fear here is, okay, from you with the speaking the truth is coming off cold. The Four of Pentacles is not very warm. We're keeping that all to ourselves, right? And I feel like part of your truth is knowing how to do things your own way. Not listening to others, not living up to somebody else's expectations, okay? But you have to develop into your own truth. Let's check in with the external world here, which looks like Scorpio's favorite area in this reading, according to the theme, okay? About how we can apply these lessons, okay? And bring some balance into our lives here. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. This is going to take a lot of thought, a lot of patience, okay? You need to be very strategic and you need to be very clear about what your goal is, okay? What you want to do. None of that indecisive, I'm in, I'm out. A choice needs to be made here. You really need to decide, okay? We have the Magician in the reverse here with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. This is showing up as a distraction, okay? When you feel like you have no power in a situation, and that's what you keep telling yourself again and again, you keep revisiting something, thinking about how you have no power, okay? It becomes a distraction for you. You feel like there's nothing you can do, and maybe that's true, Scorpio. Maybe you can't control a situation. Maybe there's absolutely nothing you can do to make it how you feel like it should be, okay? Surrender to that. Because it's coming straight up. Three of Pentacles in the reverse is third-party energy, a complete distraction to what is stable for you, okay? Let's clarify the Magician in the reverse. We have the Four of Swords in the reverse. We saw that in your past, I believe, with the Page of Wands, okay? Follow your spirit here, okay? But invest in yourself. Take care of yourself, not to appease others. Go towards your soul, okay? This is how you nourish yourself. The reason why you feel like powerless, okay, or like you can't change anything is because you're not listening to your own soul. That's why you're confused. That's why you don't know what to do. Three of Pentacles in the reverse, please, Spirit. The Fool. You need to let go of the fear here and just take a leap of faith. I did a major arcana video, okay, a shadow work video on the Fool, okay, and the Fool's journey. It's about traveling very lightly, being present, just like the theme of this full moon, okay, being present throughout the journey, all of it, even the hard stuff. Not being distracted by, again, circumstances, people, situations that we can't change. We find where we do have our power, which again always comes back to this King. This is a very strong energy you got in the theme of your reading with this King of Cups, okay? It's a very like investing yourself because no one else is gonna, everyone else is distracted with themselves, Scorpio, okay? Five of Wands, there's that conflict. We're getting repeating messages now. That's what it is. I don't know what else I can say about that. I kind of want to leave that there, okay? I will pull advice before I do that. I just want to show you that the shadow work card, or excuse me, the shadow card of this for the situation we're talking about with third party is devil energy. It's toxicity, okay? To try to change a situation. If something's blocked for you and that's clear, don't figure out what else you can do, what else you can try, okay? Advice going forward for Scorpio. The Moon. Be okay with not knowing. Realize, remember we talked earlier how we felt like we knew things. Okay, was this Pisces or Scorpio? Shit. It's a relevant message, so I'm going to give it to you anyway, okay? There's this message of feeling like we already learned this. We already should understand this, okay? Understand you're meeting a new layer, a deeper layer. There's new information to learn, even if it's about the same situation, okay? There's a different level to understand here. For your own growth, Eight of Wands in the reverse and the Ace of Cups. You have to invest in your own self here and fill up your cup before you can move forward. You won't even know, okay, if something was for you, right? You'll lose that judgment, which is exactly what you spent all of 2021 working on, being able to trust yourself, okay? What to release, not to get sidetracked by self-destruction and instant gratification, okay? Release that in the past and invest in yourself. That is the theme. That is what's coming up in your past and your current energy. There's a lot of worry and that's what's needed, okay? And what you're focused on is showing up as toxic energy. Tell me about this Moon. The King of Swords and the Ten of Wands in the reverse. You have to release some type of pressure you put on yourself to be some type of martyr, okay? You were never supposed to be. That's your innermost truth, okay? The only responsibility you have is to yourself, to remain in alignment and become as big as the version as you can see yourself when it's attached to another person or to another situation. Become that version of yourself first, and the rest is going to fall into place for you, Scorp. Eight of Wands in the reverse. I do want to clarify that before we call this. Wheel of Fortune. So whatever's being blocked for you, okay, your advice is to recognize that it has a purpose. It's being blocked, okay? And it's actually a gift because it's allowing you the time to finish clearing this out, because there is some stuff that needs to be cleared out here, Scorpio, okay, before you can move forward. But with these lessons that you've learned in 2021, if you guys can bring balance, okay, and learn how to not force, okay, and think there's something else you can try before you move on, right? Running back, okay, and just trust in the divine, okay, that they see you and they're supporting you. You guys will be completely golden here. Easier said than done, letting go and trusting, but that's the theme. The Goddess of Magic, sexual energy is sacred. My pleasure is a prayer that brings back to life. Okay? So that's what I'm saying for you, Scorpio. I hope that this was helpful. Please give it a thumbs up, comment down below. If you'd like a personal, you can find my email in the description box or my about section. Otherwise, be kind and I'll see you on the next one.